Bless you. Hello everyone, I am Lisbeth and welcome to episode 4 of the Spaced Out official release Let's Play. Did I used to have 12 dupes? I don't think so. I haven't played since last episode. I haven't lost any dupes, have I? Surely not, I'd know. Anyway, I did do as I promised. I have a list of things here. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, about 10 things I need to do on each planet immediately, and I've chosen a few things that I think are more important. So let's pause and go through them. Back at home, because as I said, we're not going to do any more, like, quote-unquote work, or at least any more than we've, got here. In fact, what we're going to do, we're going to cancel building these two. I'm not going to destroy that, and we're just going to do something like that. We can dig those up, we can put a few ladders in. Like so. Yeah, that looks good to me. Then we can deconstruct them. Alright, let's get them going. So I've got a few things here that we need to do. On this planet, I want to finish the power spine, which is all this bit down here. And the power build itself, and then we can get these all hooked up properly. I want to finish the hydrogen storage up here, which will get done, don't you worry about that. We need to mop and sweep everything here, just to tidy up a little bit, and I've gotten them coming out here. I also need to insulate the base. I forgot to write that one down. There, it's written down, and I've even highlighted it to say I want to do it this episode. The other things I need to do, which I'm not going to do this episode, are carbon dioxide storage. We need to do food, which includes wheat, grubfruit, and bristleberries, and also a sweetle farm. We need to do a hatch farm for coal, and we need a nature reserve somewhere. We have 3 plants here and a 4th here, so I think I could probably squeeze one in right here and make it work, but we'll get up to it. But that's that for this asteroid. Over here, oh boy, there's a bit to do. We gotta do all the usual things, We need food. I've just got 3 question marks for that. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know. We have these pinch of pepper nuts laying around. Last playthrough I did spicy tofu. Actually, let's pause for a second and have a look at food. These are all our options for food here. This is the most up-to-date. It is... all of the spaced out stuff is not yet on the wiki. I should probably do that. I've never done a wiki entry ever, so if anyone has, give me a heads up, because I should probably do it. I'm reasonably good at writing. But what could we do here? So food... Let's talk about food, for those of you who have never played the game before. I think I can leave them running quietly in the background whilst we talk about this. So, food has different qualities, and if we come up here to their skills, this allows us to see what they've got here. You can see there at the very top for Mima, it says, good meal, 8. 8? Excuse me? Hang on a second. 1 minute. Where do I have some barbecue? So each food type has a buff or debuff. So let's look at this ration bar here. Quality Grizzly -1. That means it gives them a -1 to their morale here. What have you eaten that's given you a +8? Oh my goodness. But yeah, each food type gives them a different buff or debuff to their morale, which is kind of important, like, the further on you get. So, like, the 2 things that really make a difference to your duplicant's morale is having a nature reserve and having access to good food, and them not being stressed. That's, like, the 3rd thing. So, oh my god, +8. I'm sorry, I'm over it, I promise. Anyway, So each different food gives them a different, you know, level of stuff. Like barbecue here is +3. Berry sludge +3. This is a really actually this is a really good one. It requires bristleberries and sleet wheat grain. Ooh, we could do that actually. The really good thing about berry sludge, it is the only thing that your duplicants can manufacture that never expires. So yeah, see, spoil time never. Whereas if we come here to lice loaf, wait, food, heck, even bristleberries, 8 cycles it spoils in. I might, ooh, but we're already growing sleet wheat. But look, we can come here to frost buns. These have standard quality +2. The best one is these frost burgers. They have +6. That's why I'm like, +8? What on earth have you eaten? Perhaps it's 2 different things of good quality. I didn't think it stacked like that. Anyway, so that's sort of how food works. And then you've got, wait, gamma mush? That is not in the game. Maybe that's mush fry. It looks like mush fry. No, mush fry's right there. Anyway, so I would like to get them onto a better food source. So that's why we're growing the mixed berry pies. That's +5. That's really good. Now, the problem with going for these frost burgers is that they have a, and you can check it on the wiki. I will not put a link in the description because I will 100% forget, but if you look it up, they have a debuff. They give them a, what is it? I think the effect is called soul food or something like that. And it basically means that they run slower and a bunch of other things. So it's probably really good for like a really late game food that they're, you know, when everything's kind of automated and you're just running the base for funsies, you know? Because it's really good to get to that level, trust me. So yeah, we've got to figure out food. I think berry sludge will actually be a really good idea. Because it never expires, we can just accumulate an enormous amount of food, and therefore it's good to go to space with, because we don't have to worry about it expiring. I very nearly lost a dupe in my Bartle Let's Play to that. So I'm going to mark that down, berry sludge. Delightful. We need a bathroom, obviously, and water filter, which I'm going to do this episode. And I'm actually going to set up right here and now a carbon dioxide skimmer. Because as you can see, we're building up carbon dioxide along the bottom of the base here. Oh, yikes. One moment. Problem solved. Okay, so here's the standard way to deal with carbon dioxide. You have a carbon skimmer down at the bottom where all the carbon kind of goes. And actually we're gonna put that on the priority of 8. And we can probably keep digging across here. Alright, and we can put the carbon skimmer like right here. Okay, let's pause whilst we're doing this. So, carbon skimmers, what they do is they take in water and carbon dioxide, they destroy the carbon dioxide completely, and output polluted water. And the amount of polluted water that they output is the same as the amount of water that comes in. So, goodness me, I'm all good. What that means is that you can give them a set amount of water, and then they'll just run infinitely as long as they have power and carbon dioxide, which is pretty good, if you ask me. I really don't like how that's all full up, but I really guess that's on me. I mean, I just dumped all this water in here, what did I expect? So, let's do this carbon skimmer. We'll put it on this level here. So, we want a carbon skimmer there, and we want a water sieve there, and then we're going to need pipes in to out, in to out. And we're gonna need power. If you press, and I always forget to do this, so like you're drawing along and whoops, you've gone down a level. Two ways to deal with that. You either use your arrow keys, or you press and hold shift and go across. Even though my mouse is down here, it's nice and straight. Sorry, that makes a really nice sound in my ear. Alright, cancel that. So, I'm gonna dig 4 tall there. Once that's all dug up, I'm gonna dig out here. So given that the starting biome is a really cool little dumbbell shape here, and I'm going to include this tiny little bit of barren biome here, that's going to be our base. And I'm going to try and do what we're doing at home here and squeeze everything into the starting biome. Because I think it's a fun challenge. And I want to, you know, it'll be interesting. Alright, so that'll get that going. That'll also mean that we need a bit of pipe just to here to get it inputted, but then we'll all be good. The other thing we're going to do, and we have no metal, we will get in here. I put it on like the screen in text last episode, but I was talking about how we've got refined iron here, but we also have refined lead. There is no iron. Hey guys, that's a problem. Oh no, it's fixed, never mind. So lead is really great for automation, like around your base. It's, you know, free, essentially. You can never find it unrefined, but it melts at like 320 degrees, and if you make buildings out of it, they have a lower overheat temperature than is standard. Alright, let's get these guys going, and I'll talk to you about the rest of the stuff we want to do. I need a proper bathroom for this asteroid. I need to do something about this cool steam vent, and as you can see, I've queued up some dig commands up here, but I need to get this stuff done first, because this will take a little while to heat up. So I'm only going to wall off this side here, because this will fill up with water and overpressurize. We need to explore more of the asteroid, obviously. I'd like to see what's down here. Look, there's more Drecos down this way a bit more. But I want to see the rest of the asteroid too. I want to put a telescope up here, so then we can start looking around at the star map, because there is 1, 2, 3 things that we'll be able to see from home here. And the final thing, whoops, wrong thing, that means if we're going to do a telescope, which needs to have visual access to space, and we don't have access to glass at the moment, so that means we can't make a nice window for it to see through, means that we're going to need them to have some sort of supply of oxygen. So we're going to set up some oxygen masks for them to work with. So once they get up here and seal this off, then we'll be able to get them up this way and have a little telescope, maybe like there. We'll have to run a power wire up, all that sort of stuff. Probably want a liquid lock or a, you know, some sort of air lock. But we can deal with that when we get there. Don't you worry about it. Other things I want to do on this planet in the nearish future. I want to move these bedrooms. That will do, you know, that'll go hand in hand with building the rest of the base. I want to set up a Dreco farm, or possibly even 2. So Drecos, like a lot of other creatures here, they have alternate species. As you can see here, egg chances, you have regular Dreclets or glossy Dreclets. Regular Dreclets drop, does it tell me? Maybe it'll tell me here. Nope. They drop thimble reed, like fiber, which is basically wool. And what that is used for is, come on brain, catch up with me, atmo suits, you know, astronaut spacesuits. which is the next step up from the oxygen masks. So atmo suits allow your duplicants to withstand higher and lower temperatures. And we don't have access to thimble reeds yet, and we probably won't for quite a while. So the fact that we've got Drecos is really, really, really good. Now, the alternate morph of the Drecos is the glossy Dreco. This one. And this one is really cool because when they get shorn, like sheep, S-H-O-R-N, when you shear them, they drop plastic. And that's really neat because they drop plastic with no power input, no oil input, no nothing. And more importantly, they drop plastic without producing a frankly absurd amount of heat and steam. Now there are some cheeky little things you can do with the plastic press later on that stop them from producing steam, but they still produce an awful lot of heat. And then you have to manage your heat so that the plastic doesn't get over, let's find out what temperature it is. Plastic over 160 degrees because it melts. I'm glad that paused just then. Excuse me? This is new. This is very new. So, uh-oh. Yeah, I know it goes back to there. Okay, so these teleporters just go back and forth between the two asteroids. Same thing with these teleporters. Oh, neat. This is all set up now. Fantastic. I can show everyone how this works. Let's get that built up there. And then we can get this operating. But first, a printable. So, we only have... Let's close this for a second. We've only got 3 duplicants over here. And that means things are going kind of slow, but it also means that, you know, like, food is a thing, and oxygen, although we've got oxygen just about sorted. Let's come back and check out these 2 printed duplicants, because I'm considering taking another, and remember, if you're new to the game, and you are on cycle 33, and you only have 4 duplicants, that is completely fine, okay? You're doing great, I love you. What have we got? Excavation and husbandry. Uh-oh, I've forgotten who we have over on the other planet. And I can't see what they can do. Harold's our digger. Harold, I love you. You are always my digger. Harold's my favourite duplicant, if I haven't said that yet. May is going to be our mechatronics engineer, and Stinky's our cook. So we will need a rancher on the other planet. This may be a really good chance to get a decent rancher. But, no, flatulent. Yeah. On the other hand, Ari over here has increased construction, good strength, and the creativity's a bonus. So at some point we will actually want a duplicant that has high creativity. Because they produce art, and art makes the duplicants happy. Actually, it just greatly increases the decor, which makes your duplicants happy. Or we could take some food, which is probably a good idea. YOLO. Okay. It's recharging. Okay. So this thing here can only send duplicants every so often, so Ari's gonna have to hang around for a bit. I made a mistake. Okay, let's give Ari the skill. What is it gonna be? Do we have a plumber on the other planet? I think not. It can be that for now. Now, who else has skills? Because there are a few. Liam can have improved carrying, because that's always super handy, and you can get a better hat, buddy. Mima can be our mechatronics engineer. That might be a really good way to go about it. And she'll have the morale. Yep, that's what we're going with. Nails, we're leaving Ren. We're going to go improve carrying. So a lot of our duplicants are going to end up with this trait here because it gives them exosuit training. When you start using Atmo suits, and this is kind of important, although like... Sorry. This is kind of important, depends how like, you know, optimized you want to play. When duplicants using Atmo suits, they receive a penalty to their run speed. So as you can see here, exosuit penalty reduction. So that just eliminates their penalty for using Atmo suits. So a lot of my duplicants who are going to be using exosuits, which is probably going to be most of them, will have that skill. Alright, you guys keep going. Alright, I suppose now we're at the point where I've just got to let them build a bunch of stuff, and I'll be back in a little while, hey? I found the source of the water, everyone. I can't believe I didn't check this earlier. So I had assumed that it was the power wire that had busted here. Which is a reasonable expectation here. However, it is not that. It's the plumbing. This is where all the water's coming from. So, what do we do about it? Well, for starters, let's check the temperature. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's very, very cold. Yikes. That's cold. So, here's what we do. I'm gonna snip that right there for now. That'll get us oxygen for a little while. We need to get this sorted. Let's do the automation right here, and then we'll talk about what I can do about this plumbing here. Because I need them to finish this research right here, and then I'm going to do this research right here. Because, like, they're so close, I might as well just do it, you know. So, we want this to be on 1 second for green, 45 seconds, probably... no, we'll go 45 for red. And we're going to copy and paste that right there. 1:45. Now, this is on its own, and we need to figure out, this is door 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to have 1, this one's bit 2, this one's bit 3, and this one's bit 4. And you can tell because it's got these cool little things, and if I, well, you can't see it here, but if I choose these ones, which way do I want to do this? 1's on its own, so that's actually going to be number 4, and this will be 3, 2, and 1. And if we look at it here, you can see there's a little visual cue on this thing as well as to what bit it's running into. This needs to be 6 seconds, this needs to be 10, 8, and 6. Now, actually, I can run these a lot closer to 0, and I could probably run this at like 2, 4, 6, and 2, I think. And that should work out really well. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's reset both of these timers, and watch what happens. Green, 1, 2, 3. Not long enough, so they need enough time, and in fact... do these need power now? These didn't used to need power. Let's change these back to 6, 8, 10, and 6, because that might be the issue. Alright, and we can reset both timers to make them both go back to 0. And we'll slow it right down. Oh, how rude. Okay, these need power now. I can't believe they've done this. Alright, I'll have to let them build this and get back to it. So, here's what I'm gonna do regarding the water. I need to calculate how much water this is going to use per cycle, per whatever, and only send up that much water at a time. As far as the automation goes to sort that out, we'll figure that out in a little second. I need to get this done. We have it going here. Let's check out our plumbing overlay. I've popped just like 3 parcels worth of water in here, and that'll be enough for this to run forever. This is the standard way of dealing with carbon dioxide. Probably shouldn't be doing it on this asteroid, but what I'm actually going to do, because obviously this will run whenever it has enough carbon dioxide to operate. And that uses power. So we can do a little automation thing. If you set up, we have radiant gas pipes. We'll talk about those later as well. If you set up a little automation, you want an AND gate, and then you want a gas element sensor and an atom sensor. And I like to set the atom sensor at about 12 to 1500 grams. And the element sensor on carbon dioxide, and then I just put it here. Actually, I'll show you how it would be set up right here. So we've got an AND gate facing downwards. Uh-oh, we don't have enough metal. And then you have your 2 sensors up here, and the output goes into the carbon dioxide skimmer. That will ensure that it only operates when it has enough carbon dioxide to operate. It just saves a tiny bit of power. Like, it's barely anything, but it's kind of cool, you know? Alright. And hopefully, I think now I ought to be able to get, let's pause this. We want this to be back at 45. Copy that to there. Now we're going to reset them both. Now let's check out the automation. You know what? Is everyone ready for this? These are upside down. Oh. Why do I do this to myself? Let's disconnect that from power and sort this out, just real quick. Hurry up, you guys. But this down here is just about done, which is really good to see. And that's working beautifully. Is that some polluted water trap down there? It is. Let's deconstruct that one. Alright, as far as water goes... what are we going to do about that? Let's see. Duties. Increase the priority on those. This is built, that's good. Okay, these are done. Let's put these back in. We want ribbon writers. Double check. Single goes into the 4. Construction. Alright, let's get that done. Now, what we want to do is offset these here so that these doors are offset, but let's see it in operation, and then I'll show you what I mean. And then we're really going to have to do something about the cold. Like, really do something about the cold, that's a problem. Now, I've been thinking ahead about what I'm going to do for power long-term on this asteroid, and I think I can do hydrothermal. Well, basically like steam turbines, because we have these two volcanoes, and what are the odds? They are lined up perfectly. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, last one. So let's just real quick check. That's number 4, so this one needs to be number 4. 3. And that's better. And 2. Alright. So these do need power to operate. Give it a second. Alright. Power. Hook that back up to power. Oh, I didn't connect them to the... Oh, I feel so silly now. I'm just forgetting everything. Make sure you don't forget to connect these things up. See, I've been playing for... Where's my Steam page? 605 hours, and I still forget things like this. All the time. Alright, these are fixed. Very good. Did I set up the next? Yes, I did. Research. Very good. Alright, and hopefully that'll be done really quickly. Yes, it will. We're going to be done super duper quick. In fact, we're going to cancel those 3, and we're going to go back to front. Please, guys, do this. Hurry up, guys. Let's check over here real quick whilst we're at it. This is operating well. Excellent. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do... Research is finished. Is there anything we want to research immediately? That one. Am I right? Is there anything else? That one will be done really, really quickly. Is that the last? Oh, and there's medicine. Alright, let's start there. And then we probably should do animal stuff. Alright, and I'm going to put these up to a priority of 7 up here. Because I need to get this sealed up. Because, things are getting kind of toasty up here. Did I just mess up? No, I didn't. I thought I did. I thought that was sand for a hot second. We're all good. Don't worry. Alright, that's done. Now, the reason we're doing this back to front is because these lock once they are disconnected. And I think I can deconstruct that, but let's find out. What do we have? Liquid tepidizer. We're gonna want this. This is gonna be really, really good for us. What it does is it warms water up. Or it makes it tepid, as it were. Yes, that's working perfectly. Okay. So what we're gonna do about that is we're gonna snip that for just a minute. Yep. And someone's gonna come along, Ren is gonna come along and build that. Excellent. Ah, is it done? Alright, then that'll get done. Meanwhile's coming. Mop that up, please. Okay, I'm really glad I found out where that water was coming from. That can be deconstructed, as can that, and then we'll come back to it. And once this is done, Never mind. We'll get done in a second. Oh, my cat is yelling in the background. I'm sure you can all hear it. Done. Nice. Alright. Now this will be done, and then I can show you how this works. I do need to seal this up. Alright, done. Right. Finally. I can't connect it because I don't have enough... Ah! Do I have enough to make automation wire? Yes, there we go. Cheesed it. Alright, this all opens up. That's a wee bit of a problem, because they close in the wrong timer. We're gonna reset them both. We're gonna put this to 45 and 1. Oh, that's on cycles. We want it on seconds. 1 second, 45 seconds. Copy and paste. Right. These are both reset. Hello, Cookie. What do you want? I just fed you. You know what cats are like. Alright. These are all gonna open. So, the idea is gas gets pumped in here and we want to force it into this little chamber here without letting it backslide into here, because this caps out at 2 kilograms of pressure. If it was a high pressure gas vent, it would be 20 kilos, but that doesn't matter too much because we're not producing that much gas here. So, what do we do about that? We offset these. So you can see that this is on its own for this door here, and then this controls the other 3. So what we want to do is we want this door to open once this door has shut. So the gas that gets vented into here will flow into here. This is going to close and force some of the gas to be locked into this chamber here. Thank you, Cookie. You had to jump up on my desk, didn't you? Sorry, he hit my escape key. Upon which this door will open and allow it into this chamber. At that point, this door will close, then this door will close. So we want to offset this. Give it a second. There. Okay. This is wrong. We want this on 8. But from now, that should be set in theory. Maybe. We'll find out in just a minute. That's a good sign. Alright. Let's speed that up just a second. We may have to reset this one again because I've probably got the timing wrong. 1. Alright. Now we're going to reset it. There we go. We got it. Forces all the gas into here. Eventually this will become a vacuum. Let's give it a couple of runs just to make sure everything's running properly. Oh, we have a printable first. And also, I need to send Ari to the new planet. We're not taking a duplicant this time. We're going to take the bugs. I really should have put a door in there, not that. Alright, we got some shine nymphs, and who has some skills? No one. Thank you. Sorry, I have a window right above my desk, and the cat can reach it. Yes, that is working as we want it to. Right. So, what do we do about this? Well, for now, we're going to put a gas vent right here. Priority 9. We're going to cancel that one. We want this to be done first. And that one can be cancelled, actually. We want all this to be done. What are you yelling at me for, hey? Yes, that's a high priority. We want to vent all of this oxygen out of here, and then we can start venting hydrogen into here. That's in a vacuum now. Excellent. So we can snip this, connect this, and now we are infinitely storing hydrogen. Pretty cool, huh? So all of this gas is going to get vented out to here. Once that is done, we can connect to this. Oh, there's just a tiny little bit. Let's just snip that there. Get all this out. That's fine, I don't care about a tiny little bit of hydrogen there. Alright, we are set. We can deconstruct this now. There's a tiny bit more in there. Let's double check. Oh, there is a little bit of oxygen in there. That's no good. Alright. In order to handle that, we're going to snip that one. And we're going to let that keep running until this is a vacuum. Okay, but that's sorted and running, and I'm very happy about it. Ari's in here, and going. And I want a airlock right there. Alright. They've shown up. Whoops. That's okay. And that can be Ari's bed. Alright, let's really quick check the schedule. We have too many people on that schedule. So let's move Ari to here and Harold. And then that's the 2 off there. Excellent. Wait, Harold down here. We've got 2, 2, and none. So that leaves them for this planet. Nisbet needs to be up here. Hang on a second. Stinky can go down the bottom. And Nisbet can come back up the top here. Problem solved. Nice. Good job, everyone. Alright, we're up here now. Let's dig this up. We can dig that one up. And we're gonna make our way up here. Like so. All of these are important. As is that. Now this will go dormant after a little while. See, it has a little active period thing. It means that they don't operate all the time. They operate for a certain period of time. Hello, Cookie. Hello, what do you want? Alright, that'll get them doing that for me. Alright, I'm gonna leave them run for a little bit, get some stuff done, I guess. I should probably queue up a few more things on the other planet, shouldn't I? Oh dear, that's no good. And they can't mop that up. Is there... I don't like that. That shouldn't be that cold. It's not. The air's not that cold. And that's all okay. What's going on here? But as you can see, we are accumulating water. That's not good. But it should stay down there, which is the... What? Now, I've also... Yes, we're gonna split that right there. So now we have 2 separate circuits. We can see one flashing there, and the other flashing up there. Whoop. That can now be deconstructed. Yes. Nice. And that can be connected there. No, it can't. It can be disconnected there. Nice, and we can destroy these. And that means we'll be able to put our hydrogen stuff back here. Alright, I'm very pleased about that. Please mop all that up. Oh, it might have come from over here. And we need a ladder right there. Alright, that's all that sorted. Fantastic. Hello, you horrible little monster. Now this is down to 1548. It was over 1600 last time. And this will set at 1409. Ooh, that's no good. hopefully there's enough mass here for it to take the heat out, otherwise this will melt. See, this will melt at 1409. Cookie, you're standing right in front of my monitor, I can't see what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm gonna have to deal with this pest. Goodness gracious me. Alright, got that sorted. Now we've definitely gotten all of that done with. Very nice. Let's put a thing there, and we can even bump that up to there. 1, 2, 3. Yes, they can reach, but we can destroy that one. Oh, we have an extra hatch, and we can put that right there, and that will tidy all of this up. We can now also put in our hydrogen generators. And that's just about everything I wanted to get done for here. We can dig this up and even carry it all the way across here, because I wanted to dig all this stuff up. Anyway, we're going to cancel that one. These guys are going to get up in here. That's good to see. Wait, no, don't. We just want to destroy the buildings. And this takes all liquefiables. Good. I'm going to sweep that. And that. Very, very good. And these two here. Alright, now that that's done, let's check out our ventilation real quick. Just about all in, but that does mean that we can connect that for now. And also connect that. Now we are storing hydrogen. Awesome, good job, I can cross it off. Hydrogen storage, power spine's done, power builder's done. Mop is done, I guess. Now we need to sort out water for this. Now, what are we going to do about that? So, our big problem at the moment is this is all, you know, 1, 0, negative. Ooh, that's cold. Ooh, that's cold. I don't like that. Okay. It's all because it's coming out of here, which is super duper cold. So what do we do about that? Well, we're going to use a liquid tepidizer. This thing here. So what this does, it uses quite a significant amount of power, and it produces a lot of heat. So let's check out on the power. Oh, it doesn't tell us yet. Fine. Utilities. Liquid tepidizer. 960 watts. So, how do we use this thing? Well, the best thing to do is to, well, actually submerge it in oil. This stuff up here, crude oil. That's only 50 degrees. I like that. That's all pretty cool up here, and this is safe, I think. Yes, only the zombie spores are down here. So, we're going to come up here, that can get dug up, we're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 like that. We're going to go plumbing, liquid pump right there, we're going to need a power wire, and here's what we're going to do. That doesn't matter. That can go straight up there, we're going to need a ladder. And wire goes that way. There. This can be run down here, across here, to here. Nice. Plumbing. We're going to need a liquid pump, or liquid pipe, sorry. That can follow the exact same route. Whoops. Alright, that's going to stop there for a second. We need to get it down here. Yikes. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to dig, because all of this just about is going to get dug up anyway. I'm not going to do that, actually. We're going to dig it this way. And that can go to there, and then we're going to have another ladder coming down here. Like so. That can get dug up. Ladder across here. It's at this height. Yeah, so we can put a ladder across here. And then just dig up to here. Like so. This can get opened. This is going to need to be activated. We do not have someone who can research on this planet. That's bad news. Uh-oh. Alright, we need to put a mini pod in here somewhere. Perhaps I can demolish... Oh, we don't have someone who can demolish. Never mind. Alright, where are we going to put it? Could put it here. We need a mini pod. Because we're going to need to print duplicants to go in here somewhere. There? Perhaps down a little bit. Right there, maybe. That suits me just fine. And we're going to go like that. So this is the most important. And then this is going to be the next most important. And we will need someone on this planet who can research anyway. Don't forget that. And hopefully this will allow us to see a bit more of the map. And I'm really hoping that this biome here is not leaking any more than it is right here. Because heat will kill us a lot faster than cold will. This is good to see. Yes, I'm very pleased with this. Oh, we don't have that either. May has a skill point. We should not do that. Abe, however, can get super duper hard digging, because I'm going to need him to be digging up obsidian up here, like this stuff. And that's a cool steam vent, so we're going to need that as well. Alright, very nice. Now what do we do? Well, those can get dug up. We can dig up another strip there. And then probably this right here. We're going to clear all this out because this will allow us to push more carbon dioxide down here. And put off the amount of time that I spend sorting out what I do with the carbon dioxide. Oh. And that can go back in there. Stinky has a skill point too. He can get drilling and a hat to go with it. Harold can get harder digging and the hat to go with it. And May is fine. May will get a really cool electrical engineer's hat when she's done learning that. Alright, but the other thing that we want to do on this asteroid is actually do a big old sweep command. Nice, and research is done. We're gonna go there. Just get them running on better animal control, because next step for this planet, once all the sweeping's done, is to... And look at this, we have 6.5 kilograms of hydrogen per tile in here. So this is just very slowly going to accumulate hydrogen. What I actually need to do is set up some automation up here. Ooh, that's no good. For this, so it doesn't pump oxygen into the mix. So let's quickly pump out just 2 more operations, because we don't need a lot here. But we're definitely going to need an AND gate. Oh, excellent. And we have crown molding. Ugh. What do they have here? They have mush bars? Alright. Oh, I didn't put that on forever. Whoops. That's my bad. Who's cooking? Stinky's cooking. Who's trapped? Everything goes wrong at once, I tell ya. Abe can dig himself out. He'll just fall down once he's done. Uh-oh, we're drowning that hatch. Not much we can do about it. We do have other hatches. So watch this, and now he's gonna fall. Nice. Very nice. Alright, now, for the automation. Oh, we don't have it quite yet. Ruby's coming to do it. Now we've got it. Here we go. So, here's how the gas automation works, as we were talking about. We want an element sensor, and we're actually going to put it, we're going to deconstruct that, and put it right there. But we're going to want an atom sensor there. Uh-oh, no, we don't have enough. Metal, hurry up, Ruby. Maybe even do an extra one there. Nice. This is going really well. Wait, yes, that's fine. Oh, now I know why I destroyed that. We need ladders. There we go. That one there can get dug up. Okay, automation up here. We're gonna need... I'm gonna slow them down just so I can focus. Gas element sensor right there. Wire can go like that, and that there. Nice. That's really good. And this is the last little bit of gas here that we need. And we're actually going to put some tiles there, and I think that'll do. We're going to need gas pipe coming through to here, because this thing needs hydrogen to run. But that'll operate in its own time, and they'll get these done in a second. Alright, who cannot eat? Ari? He's doing okay for now. And this needs to be activated, and then they're good to go on that front. I think I can do that. Actually, let's not do that first. Let's do that one first instead. And we're just about up here. That's idle at the moment. We'll leave it for now. We're gonna dig that tile out there, and I'll show you why in a second. It's just a just-in-case kind of thing. But I should probably leave these guys to do a bunch of stuff and come back, shouldn't I? Because there's not a lot to wait around for. That's all ice. We actually want to sweep all that up too. And yes, it's high pressure. Excellent. Alright, they can speed up. That one can actually get dug up because they can reach all these. Actually, no, they can't. They can't get up there, I think. They're struggling with oxygen. But it's just because this isn't pushing it down hard enough. See how this is at 1,000 grams and this is at 400 or so? This will settle at about 2 kilos. Ooh, and a printable. What do we have? I did just say I need a researcher on this asteroid, didn't I? Is it worth it? It's an extra 500 calories. Fine. Welcome, Camille. Welcome. It'll be a little while before you can do this because you need field research, but you get a bed, you get some priorities. This needs to be set at... Yeah, that's fine. Camille. High priority for research. You also get life support and toggling. Aside from that, in fact, Ari can have life support. Did Stinky get a hat? Well, he will at some point. That's all good, and schedule. Camille can come down to the second schedule. Very good. And hopefully she will skill up pretty quickly, because we're really going to want to get in here. That can dig up to there. Very good. Yes, so we're going to pump oil back over here. Where are we going to put our liquid tepidizer? That's a really good question. We need it to be somewhere kind of out of the way. I mean, it's out of the way. So how are we going to get liquid in there? I think I know. I think I know how I'm going to do it. But right there's actually a really good place. And in fact, that's not over far enough. Liquid tepidizer there. In fact, I think they can reach that. And those two. Alright, they're just about done down here as well. Look how much tidying we've done, y'all. That can get dug up. Nice. And I'm going to put... let that like that for now, and then we'll put the last row right here. Actually, that can be the last row. That's our water pit sorted. Goodness me. That's really good. Alright. Next step, food. I love it. That's really funny, actually. Oh, that's a worry. This is gonna melt at any point. Now research. Okay, that's just running. Yep. Oh, look, it melted. What good timing. Yeah. So, and it's rapidly gaining temperature. So what I was hoping was that this would sap enough heat out of here for it to solidify, and it has not done that. That's really bad news. Like, terrible news. You have no idea. We've used all of that. Aha! Now this needs to be hydrogen. And this one here needs to be above 1200. Nice. We have a radiation lamp, we have a farm station. Why is the radiation lamp up there? Park sign, which allows us to have a nature reserve. Whoops, that was a mistake. There we go. And we've got to move our bedrooms. Alright, I need to have a think how the base is going to go. Water stays down here. We're going to have sleep wheat right here. So let's start... I think we can do those two. And automation's going fine. Yeah, okay. Let's line out our sleet wheat farm. So we're going to need... how many plants? 8, 12? Let's go 16, because all the excess sleet wheat can be used for frost buns, right? I think it was just 12. No, we'll go for 16 anyway. So now we have hydroponic tiles. So sleet wheat, what does it need to grow? Dirt, 5 kilograms a cycle. We'll talk about how we'll get more of that later. And 20 kilograms of water a cycle. We cannot use the excess water from this system unless we decontaminate it first, because it has germs. This water is germy. Just trust me, it is. I know it doesn't have any surface germs, but the water inside is very germy. So that means we need the hydroponic tiles. Sleet wheat is 1 tile tall, but duplicates need to be 2 tiles tall, and I'm also going to want these to run the farm. So if we're having 12... Ooh, I wonder. Let's see. Do I do it in 2 rows? I wonder if that can reach... I think I know how I can do this in the most efficient way. Something like that. We're going to want these down here and underneath, because this needs to be cold. These things below 5 degrees Celsius. That's what this is for. Then, if we have a... let's see, this needs refined metal, doesn't it? Let's try rebuilding that right here. I think that'll reach all of the tiles. If... In fact, let's... And shipping there. I think that will reach all of the tiles. Not quite. That will. Maybe. I think it will. Mesh, please. Let's just do that for now. We'll give it a go. We're gonna not build those two so they can reach everything. We're also gonna need to thicken that up there. Alright, let's get this all built up. I do think this will reach. I should test, but I don't know how I can test without turning sandbox mode on, and I don't want to do that. If not, we can put 2 of these in side by side. But basically this thing will be able to give it dirt and then pick up the sleep weight afterwards. Which should probably be knocked up. Really? Not enough oxygen? Actually, we can deconstruct these now. Now, we do need to get water up here. How are we going to do that without freezing it all? Well, it does seem like this is now warmer. Because we do have, remember, we've sealed this all up and insulated it a bit better. Yeah, I think we can now send the water up safely. This is still quite warm here. This produces heat, doesn't it? Yes. In fact, the best thing I think to do about that is probably plumbing. Do this. Now, that can go, and this can go. Also means we can dig that up and put a tile in there. How are we doing for power now? Sorry. Yeah, that's good. In fact, I might even want to cancel these and go up this way. And we're going to snip that one right there. Very good. Look at that. Nice. Now we're good for oxygen here. And that last one there can be dug up. Do I have a hatch laying around still? Yeah, he's hiding over here. That's good. I'm gonna have to seal all this off for temperature as well. But we can worry about that next episode. Let's come back over here to Pastorano. They're getting stuff done here. We can get them to mop all this up at some point. And we can put in a bottle emptier here. And skills-wise, Camille is not quite there, but you do get a nice fancy hat. That needs to be the highest priority possible. Now, we need to run this plumbing all the way down here. Like this. That'll do for now. We're going to snip that and actually deconstruct that one. And then that'll get this all sorted out. And we're absolutely going to grow the slicksters. And we're going to dig that one up and that one up there. Like this. That'll just give them a bit more space and make them happier. We are not letting that slickster out. I'm very sorry, little guy. But until we can deal with this sporkid, we're not touching it. What else have we found? There's more slicksters, of course, another sporkid, loads of natural gas. That's okay. We can seal this up. We're going to want to insulate a tile just across there at some point. Not immediately, but we're good. That's going to get quite toasty in there. Look how fast the temperature's going up. Now, slicksters are great because they eat carbon dioxide. This is another thing you can do with CO2. And they spit out oil, which is pretty neat. Alright, this is a bunch of stuff that's going to help us... Sorry, that's going to help us out. Now, did this say there were pips on this planet? Like, serious question. No. Really? No, there's not. Okay, that's fine. We do need pips though. So the sleet wheat needs dirt, and pips make dirt. That's like the best source of dirt. Let's make another 20. We'll go 30. Let's not be cheap. And who do we have here? May's going to be our electrical engineer, but we're not going to touch that yet. Turner can get plumbing and a cool hat. Ruby can have improved strength. Nails, well, good question. Liam can be left alone. Camille Heifer, oh, you're ages away. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait on that. I suppose I'm just gonna have to leave you guys to watch a little bit of a time lapse, and we'll be back in a bit, you know, once we've done some stuff and things. Sounds good to me. Oh, actually, I might be out of time. I am 100% out of time. Alright, where did we get done today? All of this, just about. Let's get them to sweep this stuff up here. The other thing we're going to need here is a power wire. Now, this thing is going to have to be on its own circuit. There's no two ways about it. Although, that being said, it will not be operating most of the time. Ren, what can you do? No, we're leaving you for that. The last thing this is going to need is a thermosensor, and we don't have any metal. Is someone going to come and... Let's cancel that for now, because I want this done first. Thermosensor there, and an automation wire across to there. So this will tell the liquid tepidizer to turn on and off. Sorry? Alright, I'll be right in. Uh-oh, cat's back. Yeah, so this is going to tell the tepidizer to turn on and off depending on the temperature of the surrounding area. Pretty cool. In which case it's going to be, you know, filled up with oil. And we're going to set it, I don't know, like 20 degrees, run a nice cooling loop around, and that's only going to be temporary. We're actually going to set up an identical one. What temperature do the Sweetles need? Temperature do they like? 10 to 20? Okay, what about the grub fruit? They like 15 to 50. Okay, so we're going to use this for the spindly grub fruit and possibly the bristle blossoms. What temperature do they like? 5 to 30. So we're going to set this later on at around, I don't know, 25, 30 degrees. And that's going to heat up the bristleberry farm. In fact, I probably shouldn't put it there. That's a really bad idea. I'm going to move it elsewhere. And we're going to put these instead. Okay, I should not have dug all that up. Never mind. Small issues, but I can sort that out. I can squeeze it in, I don't know, down here or something like that. But that's all good. I've definitely run out of time for today. So next episode, we're going to work on the food farm for this place. We've already started over here. But hopefully someone like Nima or something like that will, you know, get enough skills up to be a mechatronics engineer. And then we'll be all set. And also, hopefully, Camille over here will be able to activate this so we can get some oil over to the other planet. This is going to have, a tile. And that can be for water. Very good. Alright, that's all I've got time for today. Take care, everyone. Bye.